Hey, Scorpio. Y'all just had a powerful full moon in your sign. I hope that you are doing well. I hope everybody that's tapping into this energy is doing well. This definitely goes for Scorpio, sun, moon, and rising signs. Hello, I am Kisa. So happy to be here. So happy to have you here. Please, before we get started, go ahead and like, subscribe, share, so that people can tap into this mid-month energy. I hope May has been going well for you so far. Definitely going out of order with the way I'm posting these tarot videos, but I am prioritizing who I feel like needs the messages most. Everybody needs a message, but you know. Private readings are available at any time. Feel free to reach out. Information to book is in the description box. And yeah, so let's go ahead and get started. In today's read, we're going to go over your current energy, your finances, love situation, and anything else that you kind of have to be aware of. Okay. I want to go ahead and just get started. Go ahead and ground yourself in a comfortable seat. Take a nice deep breath for me. There we go. All right, so tapping into the energy, tapping into your current energy right now. I am picking up that you guys need a break. Part of the reason you need a break for some of you is based on your negative self-talk. It's like some of you rile yourself up with anxiety, worrying about what would've, what should've, what could've, what didn't, opposed to just being in the present of now. I feel like some of you are just burnt out because you've had to make a lot of decisions, and those decisions that you make are making it difficult for you to rest. I feel like some of you are facing a lot of indecision because you are unsure of where you want to go for your next level up, and that makes sense. I do want to just say, overall, have some grace and some kindness with yourself. With the Ace of Cups and the King of Cups here is letting me know that you are not being as soft with yourself as you're going through these transitions, no matter what that your transition or that mindset that I mentioned may be. And I really just want you to stop being so cruel and tap into, you know, it's not even really about tapping in. It's really more so about taking a deep breath, right? Ace of Cups speaks to there's some new emotions that are budding. I feel like there was a recent disappointment for some of you. There was a recent heartbreak for some of you. There was or some of you put yourself out there in a space that you never did before and you didn't get the results. So there's like a resentment. And I know you, Scorpio, I'm a Scorpio moon, so you're not telling people the way you really feel. And that's okay. But even if you're not going to be honest with how you feel, you do need to sit somewhere to process that. King of Cups in reverse is also speaking to being very petty. So don't do that. Like, don't do that. Also, King of Cups is speaking to maybe being bratty or very unmoving or unchanging in your emotions. You cannot control other people, but you can control your responses to other people. So I just want you to be mindful of that, realize that, and navigate in that energy, because where you at right now, you have the right to be upset, you have the right to be overwhelmed, but that doesn't mean that you should either be mean to yourself or mean to others because you didn't get what you wanted. Also, I feel like your emotions is what's making it difficult for you to rest, for you to make a decision. And some of you need to just get out of that energy as well, so you can think and see more clearly as to what potentials are actually available opposed to what you think are just available. Okay. Now, in regards to your finances, let's see what's going on with that. And yeah, please share in the comments too below what you guys think about this reading, how you feel, if it's making sense to you. I know these are unprecedented times for a lot of people, so I just want to tap in to see what you're thinking. Got Ace of Swords, Nine of Pentacles, and Queen of Cups and upright. Okay, so what this is telling me for some of you, be mindful of what you're saying to people. Be mindful also too for some of you to just make sure that your paperwork right and your communication is on point when you're reaching out to coworkers or hiring managers or higher ups. For those of you who are self-employed, this kind of came up in the Taurus reading, but just make sure that your contracts are intact and that the services or products that you are offering are actually aligned with what people are receiving. That might be an issue that's getting in the way of your finances. Also a mindset. I'm feeling some of you are starting something new or thinking about like going into a new field or new profession, but you don't feel like you're ready. I definitely see that you are ready and you will be supported in that leap. But if you don't think so, then that don't matter. So again, that goes back into touch base with your emotions, giving yourself grace and looking into what is actually available opposed to what you want it to be available, okay? Now, with the Nine of Pentacles, this speaks to blossoming and things coming into fruition for you. For some of you, I really love this energy. This lets me know, like, if you've been working hard on something, that you're definitely going to reap the benefits of your rewards. But also for some of you, you've created a nice life and foundation for yourself. And I'm seeing that some of you are not enjoying that or not looking into that because you're looking for more and you're disconnected from that. So definitely tap back in. And then from others, I'm picking up on the energy of collaboration. Remember, just want to remind you that collaborating with people who already have proven themselves allows you to get some of the blessings you have now. So continue to cultivate those relationships. Don't forget that. And don't get in your own way and block your own blessings by maybe doing the opposite or having a negative, thinking negatively of them or, you know, whatever. Like whatever's going on, ground with yourself first and then talk it out with them. That's what I want to say for that. Picking up on some of you for that. And Queen of Cups, just collectively with this reading, I'm seeing that regarding your finances and your career, be it you self-employed, you work for someone else, you feel very good about them. You feel very stable and supported. I'm also seeing that you know you can get to the other side if you're looking for an increase. Those things can come to you. But you're really, I'm seeing you have a really good emotional grounding at work or regarding your money, which is amazing, especially now. I do just want to speak to the fact that like a lot of this energy came from the work you've done internally, from growth, from collaboration. So I just want to remind you not to forget that. I also want to remind some of you not to forget it's okay to be soft in certain scenarios. Not all scenarios, but where you feel comfortable when you've applied discernment, it's okay. Because I feel like you need that reminder. All right, now, in regards to love, let's see what's going on. And for love, this is speaking to what I was saying earlier for some of you. Be mindful of the way you're communicating with yourself and the people around you. I feel like there was a recent hurt that occurred, so you're being very petty. And you really care about this person, but the way you see them or your expectations weren't met, so you're in that disappointment. I feel like you might not trust for some of you, I feel like you might not trust them because you don't trust them yourself. Like maybe you were the one creeping first and now you worried that they're gonna creep on you, or you feel like there's something that they're not telling you. I'm definitely picking up this is a person that cares about you, you're collaborating it with, and they wanna work with you. But I feel like a lot of this has to do with your mindset. If you feel guilty, that guilty energy for some of you is spilling over into things. If you feel guilty, that guilty energy is spilling over into things. If you feel suspicious, trust your discernment and confront it. That's simply what I'm going to say about that. Whew. Scorpio. In regards to your warning, I think there's a lot of options and a lot of opportunities around you, especially when it comes to love. And I think that's making it difficult for you to commit to something right now for some of you. I think also for others of you, your partner is saying a lot of things that you want to hear, but they aren't showing and proving that those things are true. Whatever the case may be, you sitting and grounding yourself, especially with the star card here, will be the answer to this question. And with the Empress here, it's saying that if you want to be with this person, for some of you, if you want to be with this person, if you want to do this project, or if you want to reinvent yourself, you'll be able to, but you have to stop being distracted by things that are getting in your way. And also you have to make a decision. The Star card speaks about balance. It speaks about spirituality, but also it speaks about being at your highest self. These distractions, these other things, these negative emotions that you're facing and feeling, no matter how it is, for some of you, because it could be you're scared, it could be you were acting up, it could be you're afraid, whatever that is, it's in your way. So you have to kind of make a decision about, do you want to birth something new, or do you want to be stuck behind and guessing and wishing and hoping and thinking? It's up to you. But I always say you have to be an active participant in your own life. And Scorpio, it's time for you to get in the field. If this resonated with you, please let me know in the comments below. Also, be sure to follow us on social media. I'm pretty active on Facebook and Instagram. My tag is fortunexflow.com. I hope to see you there. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Have a good day.